Hey guys, and welcome back to beginning or our life beginning in all ways. I'm trying a different placement on my mic because I'm like, I saw a camera that I like. I haven't got the camera yet, but then I realized if I were to do where my camera is normally, it would be blocking my face. So I'm just trying this camera, like it's, normally I have it like here, which none of you know where it is. It's just in front of my face. I can like easily just lean in and talk to the mic like that. But like I'm trying it to the side just to fighting with everything today. First it was the chair, now it's my mic and my boom arm. Boom stand. Future me, is it boom arm or boom stand? Boom arm sounds more natural and correct, but it's boom stand also kind of sounds correct. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, I'm just trying something. I don't know if I'm going to keep it until I get I'm probably not going to keep it to the camera. I'm just trying to be like, I'm just trying to plan around when I get a camera, I guess. So yeah, let's just get into it. At the breakfast table the next morning, you finish your food faster than usual. Your sister Lizzie I have a sister? I have a sister? Your sister Lizzie had run out earlier to go play, but you stayed put. Today, just like your moms had promised, Cove was coming over to hang out. I forgot how hot they were. Excited to see your new friend again, Bill? Yeah, I am.
How sweet.
I'm so happy he moved in.
Okay.
With that said, are you done with your breakfast? Yeah. I don't know. Am I? You gestured down to the empty bowl in front of you, raising your eyebrows dramatically.
Okay.
Okay, we see. Good job. He'll be here soon. Clean up again, and then on cue, there was a knock. It was a hesitant, like the person wasn't sure they were in the right place. Still loud, though. We need to get a more obvious doorbell. I know. Bill, can you get it? Could you get it? I should say. Wiggling out of your chair without really pushing it back, you made your way to the door. No, I'm still sitting in my chair. Hey! Hey, comic kid, comic. Oh my god, that's how, oh, that's right. Right, so... I had to redo everything I did. Cause... I originally did this with Omni. And it's on a flash drive, and it's on the flash drive, but I still don't have the flash drive, so I'm just redoing this. But I redid this a long time ago, not a long time ago. I did it a while ago. So I just completely forgot. I put in Comic Kid and not Comics Kid. Hey, Comic Kid family, thanks for having us. Mr. Holton, as your moms have called him. So his name is Cove Holton? Cove Holden. Mr. Holden, as your moms have called him, and his son were here. Cove looked different in the bright light of your living room, and when he wasn't crying. With his dad standing in front of him and mom and mommy behind you. Yeah, they're both mommy. You and Cove looked at each other. Pleased to see your new friend again, you smiled at Cove. He smiled back with some hesitation. Hi! Fuck it. I'm gonna twist the shell because Cove and Ocean. Let's go play in my room.
Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
Let us know if you need anything, you two. Have fun, kids.
See you.
See you later, son. Play nice. Oh my god, it's a jester penguin. Is that... Damn. That... Oh no, they're books. Okay, well, still. I draw... Damn, I got a pretty cozy room. You led him toward to your room, puffing out your chest a little bit at the sight of your treasures. There were all stuffed animals, a cool bed, yeah. A cool bed, a window to check out of. It was a great room. You hadn't had anyone to show it in a while, but you were really proud of it. He leaned in a little closer to one of your drawings on the wall. I like this. Which one? Thank you. You're welcome. You smiled at him. You were proud of that particular piece of art, and you were glad he noticed it. I am totally just flapping my words. He turned to look around the room a little more, studying the books on your desk and the pictures on the wall. I hope he likes the room. You had put a lot of effort into making your room as nice as it was. You hoped he didn't say anything bad about it. Then he landed his eyes. His eyes landed on a tiny box of beach things you collected, tucked away by your door. He took a step towards it before hesitating and pointing at it instead. What's that? It's a hoard of stuff I found on the beach.
Oh.
Do you have any driftwood in there? Dragging the box into the middle of the room, you and Cove flopped down next to it. I think so. Yeah, see? You gestured to a piece at the bottom, still covered with specks of sand.
Neat.
It's a good collection. You got the sense from the tone of his voice that he actually wasn't trying to... You got the sense from the tone of his voice that he wasn't just saying it to be nice or to be shallow. He actually meant it. To be silo. Oh right, I almost forgot. Silo's gonna be here today. Shiloh. Shiloh? Lizzie's friend. Or like her #1 fan, I guess? Do you have to see him? It should be okay. I mean, he's Lizzie's friend, not mine, but, you know. Come on, check out my shells some more. You're like, I don't give 2 fucks about this kale already. I found this one under a big piece of seaweed and that had just washed ashore, and you pull out you pull out seashell after seashell, explaining where you've gotten each one of them and holding them up against the light. There were big ones, small ones, pink, purple, and orange. Most of them you washed in the bathroom sink when you brought them home, cleaning off the sand. The collection was so huge and varied that you had lots of funny stories to tell for all of them. Apparently fascinated either by the stories or by the shells themselves, Cove listened with what looked like the full force of his attention, I should say. Like when you almost got pinched by a hermit crab while searching for shells, and And after watching him scuttle back into the ocean, you found another empty shell that was almost a twin to his home. It was a new experience to be the center of such dedicated focus. But Cove hadn't been mean to you, so you didn't mind. You smile at him every now and then while showing him your collection. Kids, come down to the living room. You could tell the idea was making him unhappy, but Mommy wasn't giving you much of a chance to hang around. Cove hadn't been like this meeting you. You guessed it was because he thinks you found each other by accident, not that a parent made it happen. Mr. Holden must be right that telling Cove his dad was the part that would be a bad idea. Mr. Holden must be right that telling Cove his dad was a part of that would be... Oh, I get it. Before you knew it, you both been escorted downstairs and deposited in the living room, ready for Shiloh's visit. The two of you sat side by side on the floor of your home's entryway. I brought the box of shells. I want to keep looking at them. Alright. Great. Sure. Bust it open. We can keep looking while we wait for Shiloh. Cove reached in and pulled out a big orange shell. Oh. Like he hadn't spoken out loud yet, he turned to you and held it up, his eyes shining. I think this is the best of them. That's my favorite too. Cove smiled at you and you both admired the shell together. It was a giant conch with shades of dark and light orange. You held it to your ear and you could practically hear the... You want to know an interesting fact I learned about that? So the apparent reason you can hear the ocean is not because of, like, anything. The reason why you can hear the ocean if you do that is because you can hear your own blood moving in... It's the reason why you can hear the ocean is because the ocean, quote unquote, because it actually is your blood, like, flowing in your ear. And I thought that was super interesting. I was like, huh, that's interesting. I found that one last summer when we went to the beach on a picnic. The two of you were still sitting on the floor looking through your collection of beach findings when the doorbell finally rang. Cove jumped, startled by the sound. Since the person hadn't knocked, you figured it was probably Shiloh. He knew where to look for that. Lizzie's friend? Wait, Since the person had knocked, he knew where to look for that. You nodded, but that didn't seem to make Cove feel better. It was already obvious that Cove didn't hide his feelings well. You could tell what he was thinking right away. This isn't a good idea. You'll be alright. He's here. He's here. We can't tell him to leave. He's only at our door, and if you go upstairs, he'll find you. Cove glanced around the room, his eyes wide, and finally paused with his gaze locked onto the back of the house. I can go out the window. He was already walking towards it. He's like, fuck human interaction. I don't want to have anything. I want to be alone. Scrambled to think of something to say, you stepped forward, then paused. What do I say? Oh, God. I'm not gonna say, do you want to break your other arm, Shiloh? Might say that. Cheer up. It's kind of looking like between these two. Okay, that's a good idea. Every single bunny rabbit is scarier than Shiloh.
Mm.
But I don't want to see him. I don't know him. You comfort him. It's okay if you're worried. Nobody warned you this was gonna happen. Thanks. Shiloh poked his head into the living room. It was impossible to know for sure if he heard what you've been saying or not, but you guessed that he had.
Hi.
Oh, he's younger than us. Oh, we have a younger sister. Okay, that's fair. That's more fair. Hi, Bill. And hi, Cove. Cove shot you an uneasy glance.
Hi.
I'm Shiloh. Nice to meet you. Yeah. You have a lot of freckles. Right. I do. What are you guys doing? We're looking at shells.
Can I do it too?
That's how you sound? That's how you sound? I was making you a stuffy-nosed little kid. Not this sweet little angel of a kid. Cove shrugged and then looked back at your box of beach findings. What about that one? The plan for the afternoon, at least as far as you were concerned, was to sit and look at the beach things some more. You weren't really in the mood to do much of anything else, especially if Cove was having fun. Hey, check out the scallop shell I found. Cool, right? It's a pretty cooler. It's a pretty color. It's a pretty cooler. Kinda just like my cast. The beautiful glittering pink did look a little bit like the wrap around his arm. Pink is a nice color. Okay.
Oh?
Is it your favorite? Is this kid smitten for this kid? What is happening here? Not really. What is? Maybe green. Or blue. It might be... Is that a reference? Is that a reference? Future me, put in the reference here.
What's your favorite color, Nick?
Blue? No, green.
Awesome. I love learning about you.
I fucked up. It's yellow.
Oh, those are all
I
cool.
guess.
I like those colors too. I like those colors too. Awesome. Both of them smiled. Like usual, it didn't take long for Shiloh to get fidgety. Lizzie was his favorite. Without her around, Shiloh didn't seem to know what to do with himself. And Cove wasn't like your sister. He wasn't that much like you either. Is Lizzie coming back? Don't know.
Aw.
Where'd she go? I think she's at the beach. She's probably at the beach. Is she playing at her park? Cove's eyes lit up at the mention of the park, and he looked towards you. There's a park? Yeah, but it's pretty old. Can you show me? I want to go. He started getting up before you had even answered, and Silo jumped up beside him in excitement. Really? You do? You do too, right, Bill? The park is fun. Park's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right at the beach, and there's lots of fun stuff to do and lots of sand. It has a jungle gym and a bunch of swings. That sounds like it could be cool. So, are we going to find Lizzie? I don't know. I never really wanted to see her. I just wanted to check the park out. Adrift without any direction, Shiloh finally turned to you. 2-1. I guess we're going to the park. He perked up. Both boys wanted to go. It was only fair. After getting permission from your moms, the three of you were ready to head out. It was a short walk to the park. Lizzie had convinced your moms that it was so short she should always be allowed to walk there by herself. Little con artist I'm seeing. When you found her, she was hanging on the jungle gym, swinging back and forth. Hey, Lizzie. Her face lit up when she saw you, her big brown eyes going wide. Really? No official model? Bill! Shiloh! Hi! She dropped to the ground and landed with a soft thud in the sand. In a split second, Shiloh had abandoned you two and scrambled over to stand by her. You were used to being left out when it was just the three of you, but now Cove was here. You wondered if he'd leave too. Ah! She's slightly bigger than us. I can't tell if she's older or younger. Who's this? He's Cove. It's Cove. He's new.
Hi.
I remember. Hi, Cove. Welcome to my park. No one ever comes to play here, so this is where we get together. She gestured widely with her arms as if to present the area to the newcomer. Without interrupting Lizzie's speech, Cove whispered in your ear, quiet enough that the others wouldn't overhear. I thought kids couldn't own places like parks or hills. I'm not understanding, but I'm guessing it has to do something with the last video. I'm guessing it has something to do with the last video. You couldn't help but laugh a tiny bit. As Lizzie continued talking, you took the chance to kick off your shoes and wiggle your toes through this warm sand. Nice, huh? In this neighborhood, I'm the one who comes up with the ideas. You are?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I am. Who else could handle the job? Lizzie is the oldest. Okay, so Lizzie is older. Lizzie is older. And then, like, Shiloh's younger, I guess? That's what I'm getting? By a lot. My mom said you're Bill's age.
Yeah.
Thought so. I'm still the only one in this group with double digits. What about other kids? Other kids? There aren't any. We're the only kids here, and Shiloh is just visiting from another place. Not even tourists really bring their kids here. This is the land of ancients. Be careful that the oldies don't try to steal your youth.
Oh.
Yeah, Lizzie, that wasn't really good to say. Sorry, Cove. For a second, it looked like he might cry again. But something in his eyes shifted, and he looked back at Lizzie. What kind of old people? Like moms and dads or grandparents? Grandparents who don't have kids, so elders. Elders who don't have kids, they hate kids. Why? We haven't done anything. Only some of them don't like kids. You interjected quickly, hoping Lizzie wouldn't take things too far. Oh, fuck. Cove sniffled, his forehead creasing without worry. Lizzie was staring Cove down, but Cove wasn't even looking at her anymore. He didn't seem to care that she was there. He went into his own head. Fuck! I said the wrong thing. Lizzie's a bit of a bitch. Shiloh was the next one to speak, completely unaware of the situation. Okay, that kind of... So it kind of confirms in my head that it's Lizzie, Cove, and me, Shiloh. Oh, by the way, I moved the mic back because it was annoying me because part of the, like, headphone wire was touching my arm, so I was like, it tickles. No. I met Lizzie and Bill in school. You'll see a ton of kids there once the summer is over. Actually getting the situation, sort of. I don't want to go to a new school. I don't want summer to end. Never mind. Shiloh looked down at the dirt. He hadn't had such luck striking up conversations with Cove. I like summer vacation a lot too. All the building tension in the air suddenly vanished when Lizzie laughed. At Shiloh's discomfort at how weird she thought Cove was. Wait! Shiloh's a girl?! This game is totally LGBT+, because I totally thought Shiloh was a guy. Or is it talking about... No, it is... Wait. All the building tension in the air left when Lizzie left. Oh, no, so... No, what? At Shiloh's discomfort at how weird she thought Cove was, at something else entirely you didn't really know, but she laughed, face scrunching up.
Okay.
I am questioning everything about this game. Welcome to Sunset Bird Cove. Take a seat, put your feet up, and get used to it. Lizzie. You offered him a small smile, and that, at least, looked to reassure him some. For the rest of the summer, Cove was always there. You saw him more often than Shiloh, and on some days, when she was in a bad mood or busy, you saw him more than Lizzie. So... I don't know. I'm confused. He became a staple of your everyday life, the way sun and lunch and the beach were. During your first summer together, you really liked Cove. He was a fun person to play with, and he seemed to like playing with you a lot too. Of course, that was only the start of things. Oh, right, there's DLC. Moment select step 1. What the fuck? Firefly. Alright, tonight we're gonna catch fireflies. I feel like this video has gone long enough. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly double check though. So I'm going to be right back. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it there, because this has been a long enough video. I had to chop it up in 2 parts, because my mom wanted me to help with something, and... yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys liked it, please leave a like. This is gonna get more... I'm finally gonna... Stop what you're doing, me, and then just focus on the outro. Yeah, our life is back as well. I know that God, what was the other one? What was it? It was Night in the Woods. This and Night in the Woods are back. I'm gonna do Psychonauts and Broken Age more, but I'm just I'm gonna like quote unquote wait around to doing those because I have a bunch of series. And they're all taking up like slots. So I'm like, and I can't like. I feel like I feel like I have too many series currently active on my plate. I feel like I need to like whittle them down a little bit. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, subscribe. It would really help me become a big YouTuber star, man. That's eventually what I want to become in life. And with talking about subscribers, thank you guys so much for over 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm actually becoming a big YouTuber star, man. Ring the bell for notifications for whatever you want to see more more of our life, beginning and always, because that's a series that I'm gonna actually try to finish now. Yeah, Other active playthroughs that I'm still going through. Speaking of active playthroughs and going through them, and yeah, I am currently going through Minecraft, Psychonauts, Steven Universe, Save the Light, Cozy Grove, and First Snow. Some finished playthroughs if you just want to binge an entire finished playthrough, or if you only have time for a one-off. I have played the Pokemon Gen quizzes, We Were Here, Omori, I've played Whack Games, and I have played The Room. So yeah. So with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya. Thank you guys so much for over 100 subscribers. Subscribers. There we go. I've said it correct.